Tell me about yourself. It's one of the most common interview questions, yet one of the hardest to answer. In this video, I'm going to help you answer it in the best way possible. My name is Sarah Camillo. I am a certified career coach and a certified resume writer, and I have over 15 years of recruiting experience. I've had my business for almost 5 years, and I specialize in the full interview process, from the initial contact through helping you negotiate the best job offer. So when it comes to answering Tell Me About Yourself, you need to know that it's not just walking through your resume or giving a brief background on yourself personally. Instead, you need to be strategic and unique in your response. I actually created a formula to help you answer this question or prompt, whatever you want to call it, because it is so common and because people get so stuck on how to answer it. Before I share this formula, I want to give you 3 reasons why interviewers kick off the interview in this way and why it's so common. Because I think that knowing these 3 reasons is going to help you in creating your response. And the third one, it may surprise you. So first of all, honestly, it's a power trip for many interviewers out there. They know that candidates get extremely uncomfortable when they start off an interview this way. And so because it's so open-ended and so subjective, they like to feel in control, and they like to maintain control of the interview by kicking it off in that way. So that's one reason. The second reason is just habit. Like they've always done it this way. They've always started interviews this way because it is a good conversation starter. And the third reason is they have not yet reviewed your resume. That is more common than you think. The number of interviewers that go into an interview blindly is way more common than you think. So again, it's a way to just start off the interview so that they can take a moment to kind of scan your resume. So they're kind of listening to you and kind of not. So keep that in mind. They may not have even reviewed your resume yet. And keep in mind, I share number 3 because I've worked with clients who feel like they can't share accomplishments and highlights from their resume in an interview, yet it's so important that you do. So make sure you feel comfortable sharing your resume. Your resume is kind of a bulleted list of your accomplishments. The interview is your place to add some context and expand more on those accomplishments. So don't hesitate going through your resume again in an interview. Okay, now for the formula. This formula is going to help you create a hook for an interview. And this is something that I've had many clients tell me that throughout the interview process, they've shared their hook in every interview, and even when they when they received a job offer, they were told, I really liked your response to Tell Me About Yourself. So hear me out, this can be successful for you too. I'm going to cover the steps to follow in this formula, but it's important to make it your own. Don't force it, don't just repeat what I'm sharing here. You definitely want to make it your own and tie it to your experience. And just know, it's important for you to know that if you create your response and share this with confidence, it's going to help you stand out from other candidates in the process. That's what I truly believe has helped a lot of my clients get job offers today. So step number 1, you step into the interview, maybe it's over video, maybe it's in person, whatever it is, and they sit down and they say, oh, okay, all right, so tell me about yourself. Instead of freezing like many people do, take a moment, take a deep breath, be a little charming. Be grateful for the time there. So you can say, you don't have to jump right into your answer. You can pause for a second and just thank them for inviting you to the interview. So you can say something like this. If they say, tell me about yourself, you can say, first, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I'm really excited to be here today. Or I'm really excited to learn more about this opportunity. So that way it's just kind of, it helps you take a deep breath and stay in control. Step number 2, introduce yourself with a unique twist. So I'm going to give you some examples on this. Example A, I am a sales manager with a certification in X. Maybe that's something like project management or something outside of sales, just to show that you're kind of multifaceted. Another example is, I have 7 years of HR experience with a passion for data and reporting. See, so that way you combine a couple different things in your background. Example C, I am a graphic designer with a strength in business development. So the unique twist is because not everybody has the same background. If you have a creative background like graphic designer, but then you also show you enjoy business development or project management or whatever that is, it just helps you stand out a little bit more and also highlights your strengths. Keep in mind, everybody has a unique twist. You have a unique twist too. If you have trouble finding out what that is, talk to friends, talk to family, talk to mentors, coworkers, whoever, people who know you really well. Ask them what they come to you for. What are your strengths? Because I've also found out in my business that many people overlook the strengths and what comes natural to them because it comes so easy. So make sure you take a step back and really think about what makes you unique from other candidates in the process. Step 3, share a 2 or 3 sentence summary about what motivates you and excites you in this industry. Let me read an example. I am a graphic designer with a strength in business development. I am so impressed learning about how AI has been integrated into the creative industry, and I'm consistently reading about how to use it daily to drive sales and develop the business. You want to share a little bit about what excites you about that industry, and then step number 4 is now tying that into why you're there today. So step number 4, this is really the most important part. You want to tie your response back to the open position or to that organization. So for example, that's why I'm here today. This position that you posted intrigued me, and your team is moving in the direction that I want to be a part of. That's it. So create your hook. This is all just your hook, and that, I swear, is going to help you stand out in the interview process. Versus somebody who says, tell me about yourself, and then that candidate just walks through their resume. That's not giving them anything exciting or memorable. So it's important to have your hook stand out compared to other candidates in the process, and make it be you. If you share you and your unique background, nobody else will sound like that. So I challenge you to step away from this, create your response, and practice it over and over and over and over so you share it with confidence. That's the most important part too, is making sure that when you create this hook, it's going to be unique to you, but you need to share it with confidence as well. So what if the interviewer does not start off the interview with tell me about yourself, and then you have this hook ready? When are you supposed to share it? So typically at the end of every interview, they'll say, do you have any questions for me? First of all, always have questions for them. But before you share those questions, that's also your time to throw in that hook and just say, I just want to reiterate, I'm a graphic designer with blah, 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 blah. You can go into it there and then share your questions. And again, make sure you always have questions for them. All right. That is it. If this was helpful, please like this video and subscribe so you're notified of future videos to come. Comment with any questions or any other topics you want me to cover going forward. Or if you want some help figuring this out, feel free to click the link below and set up a time to talk. I'll see you in the next one.